Good morning, my dear students. I welcome you all to my class. So, let me introduce myself. I am Rajan Shah, assistant teacher in English, Ispahani Public School and College, Kumilla, Cantonment. So, let's go to the text. Look at the picture. Who is he? He is rural poet Joshimuddin. So let's go to the next slide. What do you see in this picture and what they are called? This is needle and this is colorful thread. Needle, that means shoots, and colorful thread, that means rongin shooter. Now, look at the picture. What is it? It's the new clothes. Now, look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? It's old clothes. So, needle, new cloth, colorful threads, old cloth. They are used for, what are they used for? They are used for making Nakshi Kantha. And our today's lesson is about Nakshi Kantha, Unit 1, Lesson 2. Let's go to the loud reading of the text. Before going to the loud reading of the text, let us see what will you be able to do after completing this text. You will be able to tell about Nakshi Katha. You will be able to tell and understand the new words. You will be able to fill in the blanks. You will be able to write a short paragraph. So, the process of making Nakshi Katha. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Step 5, Step 6. Okay, let's go for reading the text. Nakshi Katha is a kind of embroidered quilt. Nakshi Katha হচ্ছে এক ধরনের সেলাই করা কাঁথা. The name was taken from the Bengali word naksha, which means artistic pattern. এই নামটি নেওয়া হয়েছে বাংলা শব্দ নকশা থেকে, যার অর্থ হচ্ছে শৈল্পিক ধরন. It is a kind of traditional craft and is said to be indigenous to Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. এটা একটি ঐতিহ্যবাহী শিল্পকর্ম এবং বলা হয়ে থাকে বাংলাদেশ এবং ভারতের পশ্চিমবঙ্গের এটি একটি আদি নিদর্শন, বা ভারতের পশ্চিমবঙ্গ এবং বাংলাদেশের যে শিল্পকর্মগুলো হয়ে থাকে বিশেষ করে হস্তশিল্প, তার একটি আদি নিদর্শন হচ্ছে এই নকশি কাঁথা। এবং বলা যেতে পারে এই অঞ্চলের একটি দেশজ পণ্য হচ্ছে এই নকশি কাঁথা। The art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. এই শিল্পটি বাংলাদেশের গ্রামীণ অঞ্চলে চর্চা করা হচ্ছে শতাব্দীর পর শতাব্দী ধরে। Look at the picture. He is Joshimuddin and we know him as rural poet. And now Nakshi Kathar Mat. It was one of his famous poetry book, and the name Nakshi Katha became famous after the poet Joshimuddin's poem Nakshi Kathar Mat, which was published in 1929. জসিমউদ্দিন পল্লীকবি জসিমউদ্দিন যখন নকশি কাঁথার মাঠ কাব্যগ্রন্থটি প্রকাশ করেছিলেন 1929 সালে, তখন থেকেই এই নামটি অনেক বেশি জনপ্রিয়তা লাভ করেছে। Traditional kathas are made for family use. ঐতিহ্যগতভাবে এই ধরনের কাঁথাগুলো তৈরি করা হতো শুধুমাত্র পারিবারিকভাবে ব্যবহারের জন্য। Old or new cloth and thread are used to make these quilts. বিভিন্ন ধরনের পুরাতন এবং নতুন কাপড় এবং রঙিন সুতা এই ধরনের কাঁথা তৈরির কাজে ব্যবহার করা হয়। ময়মনসিংহ, জামালপুর, রাজশাহী, ফরিদপুর, বগুড়া and যশোর are most famous for this craft. ময়মনসিংহ, জামালপুর, রাজশাহী, ফরিদপুর, বগুড়া এবং যশোর জেলা এই শিল্পের জন্য বিখ্যাত। Now it is produced commercially. এটা এখন বাণিজ্যিক ভিত্তিতেও উৎপাদিত হচ্ছে। You can find them in many expensive handicraft shops in cities. তুমি এই জিনিসটি খুঁজে পাবে শহরের দামি দামি হ্যান্ডিক্রাফট শপ মানে হস্তশিল্পের দোকানে। The quilts are now in great demand because of the colorful patterns and designs embroidered on them. এই কাঁথাগুলো চাহিদা প্রচুর কারণ এর রঙিন ধরন এবং এখানে যে সুই সুতা দিয়ে যে এমব্রয়ডারি কাজ করা হয়েছে এর কারণে এই কাঁথাগুলো অনেক বেশি জনপ্রিয়তা লাভ করেছে এবং দিন দিন এর জনপ্রিয়তা বেড়ে চলেছে। So let's see some vocabulary and we'll know their meaning and we'll see how we can use this in sentence. Okay, first one is quilt. Quilt, that means bed strips. Bed strip, আমরা বাংলা যেটাকে বলতে পারি বিছানার চাদর। Beautiful quilts are very popular among us. When we use this word in sentence, we can use it like that. But beautiful quilts are very popular among us. That means এই সুন্দর কাঁথাগুলো আমাদের মধ্যে খুবই জনপ্রিয়। Now, artistic, that means lovely, মানে চমৎকার বা আর্টিস্টিক বলতে আমরা আরেকটা বাংলা অর্থ বুঝি সেটা হচ্ছে শৈল্পিক। Now, we have used it in a sentence and let's see what is the sentence. He had no artistic report of the subject he discussed. সে যে বিষয়ে কথা বলছে তার সেই সম্পর্কে কোনো শৈল্পিক ধারণাই নেই বা সে যা কিছু জানে সে শিল্পসম্মতভাবে বা সুন্দর করে সেটা উপস্থাপন করতে পারছে না যে বিষয়ে সে কথা বলছে। Commercially, that means for earning money. When we do something for earning money, it can be said that we are doing it commercially. So, let's see the use of this word in a sentence. Village women can make quilts commercially. গ্রামের যে গ্রামীণ নারীরা আছেন তারা চাইলেই নকশি কাঁথাকে বাণিজ্যিক উদ্দেশ্যে তৈরি করতে পারে। Traditional, it means unchanging, usual, ordinary. Traditional, this word we call in Bengali ঐতিহ্যবাহী। Unchanging, that means অপরিবর্তনীয়। Usual or ordinary, that means সাধারণত যেটা প্রচলন দেখা যায়। Okay, traditional kathas are used in rural areas. ঐতিহ্যবাহী যে কাঁথা সেগুলো গ্রামীণ এলাকায় বহুলভাবে ব্যবহৃত হয়। We have used this word traditional in a sentence and we found that traditional kathas are used in rural areas. That means ঐতিহ্যবাহী কাঁথা আমাদের গ্রামীণ অঞ্চলে ব্যবহৃত হয়ে থাকে। Demand, that means Chahida. So let's see a synonym. Order. That means Chahida. Okay, when you use the word demand in sentence, the sentence will be like this. The demand of Naqshi Kathas is increasing day by day. Naqshi Kathar Chahida din din বৃদ্ধি পাচ্ছে. Embroidered এটা বাংলাতে এটাকে বলা হয়ে থাকে সুই সুতা দিয়ে নকশা করা. So let's see a synonym that means decorated. And now we are going to use it in a sentence, and we found that the sentence is the dress embroidered with colorful design looks fine. অর্থাৎ যে পোশাকে এমব্রয়ডারি কাজ করা হয়েছে রঙিন সুতোর ব্যবহার করে সেই পোশাক দেখতে খুবই সুন্দর. Pattern, that means ধরন, or you can say in English design. It is a synonym of pattern. So let's when we use it in sentence. So look at the sentence. It is such like this. Patterns and designs have increased Naqshi Katha's popularity. ধরন এবং এর বৈচিত্র্য যেগুলো নকশি কাঁথার জনপ্রিয়তা অনেক বেশি বৃদ্ধি করতে সহায়তা করেছে. Thread, that means সুতা. One of its synonym is fiber. Colorful thread is used to make Naqshi Kathas. বাক্যে ব্যবহার করার পর আমরা কিভাবে ব্যবহার করতে পারি যে রঙিন সুতা ব্যবহার করা হয় নকশি কাঁথা সেলাই করতে. Handicraft, that means handwork বা হস্তশিল্প. Shamima has a great skill in making handicraft. শামিমার হস্তশিল্প তৈরিতে যথেষ্ট দক্ষতা আছে বা চমৎকার দক্ষতা আছে. Traditional, that means ঐতিহ্যবাহী. We can say in English conventional is a synonym of traditional. Okay, the traditional quilts have high demand. মানে ঐতিহ্যবাহী যে কাঁথাগুলো রয়েছে তার প্রচুর চাহিদা রয়েছে. Popular, that means famous. Naqshi Katha become very popular in rural area. অর্থাৎ নকশি কাঁথা বাংলাদেশের গ্রামীণ অঞ্চলে ব্যাপক জনপ্রিয়তা লাভ করেছে. So let's choose the best answer from the alternatives. Here is the questions. So first one is, what is the similar meaning of pattern? There are 4 options: a set of instructions for stitching, the way of doing task, a repeated decorative design, a regular design. The correct answer is a repeated decorative design. The word artistic stands for, first one, aesthetically pleasing, showing imagination and skill, that is shown in art, something done by an artist. So let's see which one is correct. It's showing imagination and skill. Number 3, the phrase embroidered quilt refers to a piece of embroidered cloth, a cloth with artistic pattern, a knitted or fabric bedspread with decorative stitching. None. The answer is a knitted or fabric bedspread with decorative stitching. So, number 4, the word traditional stands for, first one, habitually done, second one, deeply devoted to tradition, being done in accordance with, and 4, existing in or as part of a tradition. And the correct answer is existing in or as part of a tradition. The word craft means? First one, an aircraft or spaceship, work or objects made by hand, skill in making things by hand, and skills. The correct answer is work or objects made by hand. What is the similar meaning of the word thread? Options are a thin piece of cloth, a thin line, a long thin fiber, a long piece. The correct answer is a long thin fiber. The word famous refers to options are known about by many people, liked by many people, used by a group of people, made by a particular reason. The correct answer is known about by many people. The word old stands for used. Where has the art been practiced? Options are rural area, rich family, urban area, and stripes. Rural area. What is the similar meaning of the word design? Options are the act of drawing, a decorative design, an art, a piece of drawing. That answer is a decorative design. The word indigenous means options are indignant, native, indigestion, and indigestible. Okay, correct answer is native. Nakshi Katha becomes popular for its beauty, high price, advertisement, and low price. Okay, I think you can understand the correct answer should be the beauty. So, here are some questions for you. First one is, what is Nakshi Katha? We can say that Nakshi Katha is a traditional embroidered quilt which is designed with colorful threads. Second question is, who wrote Nakshi Katha Mat? We can answer it such like this. Joshimuddin, who is known as rural poet, wrote Nakshi Katha Mat. Third question is, where was the name taken from? Okay. The answer should be such like this. The name taken from Joshimuddin's famous poem Nakshi Katha Mat. Question number 4. What does the word expensive refer to? We can say such like this. The word expensive refers to costly. Question number 5. What are used to make Nakshi Katha? We can answer it such like this. Old and new cloths, colorful threads are used to make Nakshi Katha. So my dear students, here is an individual word for you. It's a fill the blanks with suitable word. So let me read it. Nakshi Katha is a kind of embroidered quilt. The name was taken from the Bengali word Naksha, which means artistic pattern. It is a kind of traditional craft and said to be indigenous to Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. The art has been practiced in rural Bengal for centuries. The name Nakshi Katha became popular after the poet Joshimuddin's poem Nakshi Katha Mat was published in 1929. So, here is another fill in the blanks with suitable word. Nakshi Katha is one kind of embroidered quilt. It is a rural and native craft that originally belongs to Bangladesh and West Bengal in India. The name gained popularity with the publication of the poem Nakshi-Katha Mat by Jasimuddin in 1929. At present, Nakshi is produced commercially and found in expensive handicraft shops in cities. So, I'm giving you a homework. It's about, do you like Nakshi-Katha? Why do you like it? Describe it with your own words. Have a nice day. Thank you all.